Hey, what is up, guys? So I originally planned to make a video continuing on with the carb loading to reduce tattoo pain, and I'll put that part in the second half of this video and I'll timestamp it. But for this first part of the video, I really wanted to talk about some things that I think people that are about to get leg tattoos or want to get leg tattoos should know. So I am getting a full Japanese style leg sleeve done on my right leg. I'm 3 sessions in already, got the outline done for the top of my upper thigh and most of my lower leg, so the calf and the front of the shin is pretty much done with the outline and it has a little bit of shading done on it. During this time, I really wish I knew that the tattoo pain after the tattoo is way worse than the tattoo pain during the tattoo. During the tattoo, it's a regular tattoo. Like if you got tattoos on any other part of your body, it's probably gonna hurt about the same. It's not that much worse. The knee and the back of the knee, only got a little bit done there so far, but so far, of course, those hurt the most. The top of your shin bone, that's like just straight bone, so that hurt as well. But everything else, like the top of your thigh and your calf, not too painful. And I'm gonna assume when I get the back of my hamstring, so my hamstring done, it's probably not gonna hurt as bad either. What really fucking sucked about the leg tattoo, and I really wish I knew this, is that it fucking burns afterwards. So for pretty much all 3 of the sessions, when I got back home, make sure it's nice and clean before I go to sleep at night. You ain't sleeping at night, all right? That first night after you get your tattoo, you're gonna have a really hard time sleeping. Your leg is gonna feel like it's on fire. If you have like a pretty big size tattoo, I'm thinking if you have a small tattoo, like like maybe like an inch or a couple inches big, you're probably not gonna have any of these issues. But if you're getting something big, like how I'm getting it, that shit will burn and you will not be able to fall asleep. So far, after every single session, when I try to go to sleep that night, I barely got like 3 hours of sleep, probably less than that, because I just couldn't get comfortable enough to sleep. And the burning sensation on my leg just keeps you up, all right? So for all the other tattoos that I've gotten, so I've got both arms done and my back is fully done. I have never had to take any type of like painkillers or any medicine after the tattoo. This leg, my pain tolerance is pretty decent. It's not like super great, but it's decent enough to where I can get a whole shit ton of tattoos. Even I had to take some like painkillers, Tylenol, so acetaminophen or ibuprofen. I had to take like a bunch of that stuff just to manage the pain, and I still couldn't even fall asleep on those medicines. That's how bad the pain is. It will keep you up. And that's not the end of it either. Because when you wake up the next day, it hurts so much when you put any pressure on the leg that you got tattooed on. So let's say this morning I got my tattoo done on Sunday. It's Tuesday now. So Monday was worse, but another day after that, when I got up in the morning to go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, get ready for work, I literally had to hop on my left leg to the bathroom and not put any weight on my right leg, because if I put any weight on my right leg, the blood rushing into my right leg would hurt so much that I'd have to literally stand there for like 10 seconds before I can fully put any weight on my right leg and start walking. Also put in a clip to show you how much my leg is just swollen up from the inflammation on the tattoo. And you'll see like my leg is kind of reddish as well. It's not infected, don't worry. Pretty much my tattoos on the other sessions have healed up just fine, and it did the exact same thing. But after a couple more days, it's just gonna all go back to normal. There'll probably be a little bit of bruising still, But that's just how my body kind of reacts. I swell up really easily for anything, even like mosquito bites. If you're going in to get a leg tattoo, just understand it's gonna hurt a lot after the tattoo, probably for like a couple days. This is the second day after the tattoo now, and it's not hurting as much anymore when I lay down and I don't put any weight on it. It still hurts a lot when I put weight on it and when I stand up. If I had any advice for you guys, just make sure you keep some Tylenol or ibuprofen on hand. Obviously, don't take too much of those over-the-counter stuff. It's bad for your liver, bad for your kidneys. So read the labels. I'm not a doctor, so don't ask me about that stuff, but you're going to want to keep some around just to try to manage the pain. Gonna do the carb load again. Gonna try to get in about 520 grams of carbs. If you want to learn more about how I figured how many carbs to eat to do my carb load, you can check out my first video on this tattoo diet for pain. So yet again, trying to eat a shit ton of carbs, boost up my glycogen stores so that when I hit like the 2 hour mark, where usually the pain gets really tough for me to handle, I'll probably have more glycogen from doing the carb load to be able to just handle more pain, maybe produce more adrenaline or whatever, to try to stay as calm as possible and get through the rest of the session. Usually I get 3 hour sessions done, which is probably going to be the same for the one tomorrow. Going to work more on my lower right leg, so around the calf. This time I did go out and buy 2 secret weapons for the carb load. This is not how you want to do a real carb load, you know, as someone that is working in nutrition. Don't drink soda. It like regular soda, it's just bad. Don't drink soda. So I got cream soda. This has 77 grams of carbohydrates in this one bottle, and I'm also gonna drink a bottle of root beer. This is probably my favorite soda, like all-time favorite soda. Don't drink soda. But this has 73 grams, so right there, that's like 150 grams of carbohydrates that is super easy to get in. Because last time I had a ton of trouble eating all that oatmeal and grits. This time I'm just eating 2 servings of oatmeal. I'm gonna eat brown rice for the rest of the carbs. I really couldn't finish the food last time. It was too much. Like I struggled to finish the last couple bites, and I think I threw away like some food because I just really couldn't finish. So I'm gonna use the soda this time. Don't drink soda. It's really not good for you. I can't remember the last time I actually drank soda. Like honestly, this is probably gonna be like the first time in like maybe over 10 years that I've drank regular root beer. I do drink diet soda sometimes, but yeah, I stay away from soda because when I was a little kid, I just drank way too much of it, and that's probably why I turned into a little fat kid when I was younger. So don't drink soda. All right, so for the carb loading, honestly, I don't think that it really helped out much this time. I don't think that I felt any more focused or was able to last any longer than I would have if I didn't have carb loaded. For some reason, I felt like last session had less pain. I was able to tolerate the pain more in that session. Maybe because of all the food that I ate, I just felt so full even onto the next day. This time, drinking the soda to try to make it so I wasn't so full, and it definitely helped with getting all the carbs in. I was able to finish everything just fine, and I didn't have to struggle with trying to eat all the food. But it didn't really help with pain this time. I felt like I wanted to tap out quite a bit earlier this time around. So for my next session, I'm planning to just eat a normal diet with proteins and fats in it. And I'm not gonna eat a shit ton of carbs again. Probably just keep the carbs what I normally eat. So if I eat a normal diet and I don't feel any difference in pain like when I was carb loading, then it probably means carb loading doesn't really do anything for me, and it's probably not a good idea for most people to do if they're thinking about doing a diet to reduce tattoo pain. But yeah, I'll make a quick update next time for that. And I guess that's it for this one. If If you're thinking about getting a leg tattoo, just, be aware of the pain that comes with it after the tattoo. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.